Analysis of social problems. You are said. Only I wanted to report you. What did the man like what? Don't need to go. This is a no, I've been busy. Seriously. Now that I'm done with my house, I wonder why. So just work on the presentation I told you. Okay? You present well. So how are we? Zungu has not come today. Zungu. She will refuse to say I'm not on Zungu. Okay. Maybe they have gone to Korea with this guy. You share around. Maybe she wants to. Okay. So last time we were talking about who remembers? You ate together with me tonight. What did we look at last time? You didn't come? What is the name? What is the name? What were you looking at? Just are you there?
Yes, I am.
So you are hiding there?
No.
Mm.
Maybe I will.
we are to effectively develop a rural area, what are some of the approaches that we would use? Okay. Last time we were talking about planning for rural development. What are some of the strategies that would be used to develop rural areas? Okay. We were talking about cooperatives. Those who were there, if you remember, the importance of cooperatives and why the concept of cooperatives came into being. Do we remember that? You were even contributing about yes. So now we look at how effective we could develop these rural areas. So effective approaches to rural development. What do you think are some of the approaches that would be used in order to develop rural areas? We know that the current situation is about poverty reduction, because in our situation as Malawi, we have much of what we are as poor. We have been rated as one of the poorest third world countries in the world.
The poorest countries, they are 177, according to the United Nations. In the Malawi, we number 168. Now, I think we are not the same with them, they are same too. We know 170, now it's 168.
Now, if you look at the way we are, and being in other countries, then how West are those remaining countries? So you would see people are really suffering out there. Our situation system is that there are certain people that are very rich and certain people that are very poor, and you look at the gap, it's too big. And if there is some selfish motives or some people that are selfish in a state which is already poverty-stricken like this, it becomes difficult to bridge the gap. If you remember the conflict theory, the poor are trying hard to reach where the rich are, but the rich are trying hard to support the poor. And so there are different theories that are being used in order to make the poor remain in their position of poverty. And the poor are also trying by all means to use force in order to reach where they are. Others who strive hard have achieved that status of being rich, but maybe after feeling blood. Because it is not easy. You know? So, we are living in poverty. And one of the most important things that we will do is we are saying we have to reduce poverty. What is the importance of poverty reduction? Approaches to rural development. What would be the importance of poverty reduction? Importance of alleviating poverty. Eradicating poverty. I know that you have all the best dreams of the best vision that you are. If you had millions, billions of dollars, would you greet us? Say, no, please, my dear, my fingers, what? You don't want even to do a handshake. You think I'm going to give you just. You cannot board a bus because you think that some of us are going to contaminate your body. Importance of poverty reduction. Alright, when we are living in abject poverty, how is our life, or how are our lives? When you are living in abject poverty, how do you live your life? How is your life situation? Do you smile?
Normally, you do not have access to your basic resources.
No access to basic needs. Okay? And what impact comes as a result of no access to basic needs?
You suffer. You suffer. You end up able to die.
One, we are seeing marriages breaking, a lot of increased cases of divorce and separation, increased suicide cases, increased cases of depression, increased crime, drop out from school, early marriages. Why?
Well, in other words,
others are running away from something from their homes, and then they feel that maybe somebody will take good care of them. I have nothing to do, I dropped from school, so what next? Better start a life, and the only life that people think they will live normally is marriage. Inviting problems, right?
They are letting their children, female children, underage kids get married. For instance, in our village, there is no family. Most people sold their farms and they don't have food, and they're forcing their daughters to get married. You see a 15-year-old male big man saying that I should run away from poverty. What are we going to feed him? Maybe there he will feed him.
You see, it's about being fed. People like good life. It's to eat, right? It doesn't matter who is feeding you, no. Whether or what, we don't care.
As long as you're being fed. If you're going to be a fake wife, you do that.
I was moving in a certain village. I saw a very beautiful lady. This is breastfeeding. Hey! In this church. And so the mindset for that, if a good life, a good man comes and he says, you are suffering, now leave this man because I'll change your life. What do you think she can do?
She will.
Poverty is bad. And that's why we are saying we need to eradicate poverty. It's bad. If it affects me physically, it will kill me. That's what it does.
There's no development to make
if we look at, we're talking about rural development, and approximately 3/4 of the world's impoverished live in rural areas. 3/4 of the world's impoverished live in rural areas. Some of these have taken life to be normal. It's okay to be poor. It's okay. We are okay here. So living in such isolated life conditions seems okay because we are almost the same. You know? So we are all of one family. So let's live it. Plato, one of the philosophers, gave the allegory of the cave, and in this allegory, there were men who were brought up, who lived in there from time in eternity. Okay. And as they lived there, they were facing one direction, like this, and they were in chains. Do you remember?
Yes, I remember.
The allegory of the cave, Lord Jesus. Allegory of the cave. And then they stayed in this cave for all I will remember, if I was there. One of them decides that I think the shadows that we are seeing, because they were taking this direction, the wall was reflecting things which were happening outside because there was a small opening behind. That small opening, dogs would pass by. When the wind is blowing, they would see the shaking from the wall. So it was like a video, a movie. And one of them was curious to still discover more about what they see in front of them. Then he said, I said, can we go try to discover what is happening there? I think there is something which can happen with our being handicapped. The other one says that you're wasting your time. We are okay. Right? He turns to the other side and asks if they will do some initiative to untie themselves and maybe leave. The other one also says, my friend, that's what I say. We are comfortable here. We are comfortable here. His mind was not at rest until he tried to untie himself. It was very easy. He managed. Tried to go outside, the sunlight, the rays would flash him, and then he couldn't see for some minutes until slowly but slowly he started seeing glare visions until he saw what was outside. The allegory of the cave led. He came back to inform the friends, guys, there is light. Here we are just living in illusions. Let me help you to get untied, and then we'll go and live real life out. They wanted to match him. Then he ran out, leaving them in the camp. What lesson do we get from this story of this allegory of the camp? We are okay here. We are okay in the village application. Leave us alone. We are comfortable here. And that is why when a new person comes, to them it's like, you have come to interfere with our normal life, because for them that is normal. We are okay here. Allegory. Okay. What else do we learn from the allegory? When someone is in abject poverty, sometimes you feel that is normal. And there's no reason to come out because you believe there's nothing that can happen to take you out of that situation. And so you say, I'm not comfortable here. Leave me alone. If you want to come to me to address my problems, I'll take you as an enemy. There are other people who are other societies that are so fulfilled, satisfied with the little that they have, and they don't want change. But it is only that one who is never satisfied that will go far. Isaac Newton said, the physicist, it is only when I stand on the shoulders of great men that I can see far. It's never different. It's never the same, right? If I stand on your shoulders when you are standing, are you going to see the same way I'm seeing? Why? My height has been increased. So a lot of people have to learn to accept new ideas. If they assimilate to another level. Okay? If we see many people in cities, urban areas, they have migrated from rural areas, and they're coming into urban areas to be workers. The class conflict theory of Karl Marx, the rich want to maintain their position of being rich. Yeah? Madam?
When I think it's villages to raise an ideas. It really depends on social inclusion.
The same one?
Social inclusion.
It depends. Social inclusion, interactiveness, right? Yeah. Accommodating other ideas into our society. Yeah. Accommodating other people into our society and what they believe so that we may develop from their ideas. Okay? Social inclusion. Yes. So we are saying many people in cities have come as migrants from rural areas. They have left their farms, their land, so that they will come to work in urban areas. So I was trying to give an idea of the class conflict theory, where the rich still want to maintain their status of richness, the poor want to climb the ladder. As the rich, we try to put up rules that are going to make sure that you don't cross the boundaries. The rich, the poor are also trying hard to penetrate through. If it fails, we'll use other means. And if it fails, we'll remain where we are. Now it is these few who are coming from the rural areas that have come to town to change. They have a sense of good life. And others who fight hard to even get a cancer and pack the cartoon for the owner, the boss, say, I would rather go to the village with this property, go and relocate elsewhere. Things that have not worked. Why? I cannot be equal to you. I'll find means of being equal. Are we getting that? If we create job opportunities in rural areas, people are going to remain there. Others from town who are languishing are going to go to rural areas. Because what we need is a livelihood. Right? So improvement of rural areas can be a safety net when there is lack of job opportunities in cities. When we create job opportunities in rural areas. A rural area can also become a city-like in infrastructure, which people rush for in town areas. Okay? Now, what could be some of the approaches of rural development? In your view? GC. You're thinking. GC is still thinking? Others? Approaches to rural development. One, yes. Some approaches to rural development. You are a community development worker. What approach would you use or would you take in order to improve rural cities? Now you're looking at the simplest approach that you would use in order to improve, to develop some of the things which are already within their reach. It will not be difficult for us to just push them a little bit and then bring them out. What is so common nowadays, we are seeing a lot of non-governmental organizations going agricultural, right? Can we explore more? I'll set the ball on agricultural approach.
By forming cooperatives.
By forming cooperatives? How do we do it in order for these cooperatives to be effective? An approach that must be achievable and sustainable. Who do we bring in the cooperatives?
Those who are interested.
How do we know that these are interested?
Those who are related to what? To the mission which is being implemented.
Those who are
Related.
related.
For instance, if you do an activity, you look for other stakeholders who are related to such kind of.
Okay. Anything else? Approaches, approaches. Alright, so if we talk about agriculture, we're looking at people that are interested in forming cooperatives. Last time we made mention that the government has been giving subsidies, right? Federalized subsidies. The government has been distributing maize in the name of the needy, right? But in most cases, the fertilizers go to people that do not need it. Why? Because they sell it to support children, pay for school fees, right? Do they need it? What is our intention as a government? What is our intention as non-governmental organizations when we supply these goods?
Education.
We want you to be independent, right?
Sorry?
We want you to be independent so that you don't come to bother us again as government, as donors, as helpers. But if every time you come to us, we need help. We need help.
There's something.
There was a video clip that was going around for is it a man? Yes. An old man who was begging on the street. And then there were two guys, right? Who were passing by. The other one wanted to give, he gave the money. And then the other one said, he took the money. So I was wondering, this kind of a house now. So he took the money and then picked the gun and held him. Let's go. They went into a shop and bought a case of water. Pure water. And then he moved the money, bought the water, and then gave him. This is how we do it. Empower the people to stand by themselves. We're getting the sense, right? Another one came, he bought a packet of DB. A biscuit, put it there. And picked one and ate. He went. Eventually we saw a small shop. Because people were coming to give this and then the shop grew big. I was no longer the business. That is how you empower society. Teach them how to fish, to catch the fish. Not every time, you see, she needs good health, I need to,
But now it's different.
It's different.
And they want you to give them money to set the business. Yeah.
No, not giving them the things to start.
The skills, no. They ask you where are you going to get the money?
We went to train people, and then they said, but you are training us for this. What are you going to give us? I thought we were giving you skills. Go and use them now. No. But when I was told, that's why we did not go there.
Oh.
I said, wow, mentality, poor thinking.
You don't know who to
It was about let the training finish and then they tell us what next.
Everything is money.
People are afraid to invest from their pockets.
Because it's hard to get the money.
It's hard, so whatever little you get, you feel like, I need to keep it, it will not come. You need to invest it. You know? You need to invest that money so that it comes back. You have already bought fertilizer for this farming season. Alcohol. Okay? And some seeds, right? So when you plant one seed, only one, you know what it will produce, right? only when a seed dies that it will bring new life. So even when we are trying to improve rural areas, while we are saying improvement of productive techniques as one approach, improvement of productive techniques, how do we produce these agricultural products? The methods, the techniques now must be improved. If we were using a hoe, if we were using a paper too, then we have to keep improving the agricultural tools for effectiveness and high productivity. We need effective tools, we need efficiency. The prison service in most cases are going to have big farms, right? Because they have ready labor force, human resources, plenty. If you see what you do, what they are happy. They want criminals to go and work. Okay? But yes, to that effect. But when it's a normal circumstance, you need machinery for high production. Improved machinery. Farming equipment, utility. You know? Improved crops. You need land. Fertile land. If not, you need fertilizer. You need to be attending to agricultural technology schools. There are seminars and workshops that enrich us to have high production, to have high productivity. It's a waste of time, right? If you transport, I go there. If you organize a meeting today and then invite the chief, what? Are they going to come without anything? You don't invite the chief anyhow, my friend. You need to have something in your hands. But I think the mentality that we have planted now is that we are invited, you will give us transport. That's what has been planted. We are trying to decounter that now. I remember we once went to one of the secondary schools. It was a research project which would benefit the school itself. We called the school committee, but in that school committee there were chiefs. There the head teacher was like, some of them what they told us, frankly, to say, we will never attend your meeting. Yes.
Or the chiefs?
Yes. Don't call us again for such nonsense. Such nonsense we have brought the government to the school.
I think I think so.
I would think I'm at least
this nonsense.
So you're looking at a project that is going to benefit these people. But you have to pay them again. Then what am I doing? It's a clear indicator that the project that we may bring will not be sustainable. You know? Yes, I don't want to see this. Should I want to see that? Yes. So people need to be taught to own the development. So there is need for an agricultural income improvement plan. Agricultural income improvement plan. Expansion of technology training system. I was talking about having seminars, having workshops. To people that we are going to engage, people that will be on the ground to do the actual work. Promotion of multiple agriculture to reduce monopoly or monoculture. Every chima is a staple food. Chima. There is also chima that can be made from cassava, from millet, from what, But if my parents have trained me chima from maize, it's chima food. I don't know how to cook. You see, I have to cook this using this maize flour or this maize meal.
Most people in Canada, they grow maize, but it is at the low stage. Because they say they use the old Chinese, but they prefer Congo.
So under expansion of technology, under strengthening of some community-based activities for farming, we would promote, for example, livestock production, animal husbandry. It's not only maize production that will make you to be rich. If you go into animal husbandry, based like chicken, when you go into chicken rearing, the broilers, or the layers, This time we're talking about rabbit. You can even find rabbit meat in ShopRite. We are talking about zizili, Nkanga. Yes. But all we want is never come down. Down. Everybody wants to be down. Not you don't want. Okay, not everyone. Yeah? Then you are one of the few of us. Okay. Yes. You have a sensible mind staying in the house. It's cheap. But really, buying tomato, 500, one tomato. No problem. So we need to promote agricultural mechanization for optimal science. How can we maintain the machinery that we have been given or that we may have bought? Is also another thing. Maintenance is what leads to sustainability. The other approach, apart from improvement of productive techniques, we also have improvement of agricultural infrastructure for production. Improvement of agricultural infrastructure for production. How do we do this? If you go to Azungu farms, you will find the irrigation system in place, right? You don't need a lot of people to be watering the whole farm. You just put it in place. And then the sprinklers will be doing the work. You need one or two people to just switch the sprinklers on. Bus. The machine, irrigation machine, will just remove it when it has been set. All you need are guys to watch against thieves for the farm, for the field. Okay? So what becomes very expensive is to access or purchase the machinery. But once you have it, you are home and dry. You are able to maintain it, you are home and dry. So when we talk about improvement of agricultural infrastructure, the irrigation systems with sustainable management is very important. In order for you to have a sustainable irrigation system, you need to be in a farm where you have plenty of water. And that's why we have seen others creating dams, for the same purpose of sustainability of their agricultural system. What other things would you talk about in agricultural improvement of agricultural infrastructure apart from the irrigation system? Machinery. Like what? The drones, could be watering, cutting the tractors, harvesters, buying harvesters.
I'll see the farm in TV. He was using the tractors to farm. He was using these machineries to harvest. Just integrate farming for this means, and it will bring from the maize at the farm. He didn't use the machinery.
And the poor are complaining, so where are we going to find employment? To use machinery. Okay. But if many people become rich, we will see that most of the poor remain poor. Because if you buy machines so that you prevent us who are poor to steal from you, then where are we going to find employment? So the poor are the disadvantaged here, and we are saying there is need to raise their levels. That's why we're talking about improvement and poverty reduction strategy approaches. Improvement of agricultural infrastructure, and the other important thing is distribution of products. Distribution of products. Okay? We have these products ready, well produced. Is there a mechanism of transportation? Distribution. Development and expansion of marketplaces